What's good, y'all? Welcome to Uncle L Speaks. My name is Lauren. Please like, share, subscribe. Hit your notification bell. If you feel so inclined, you can book me. All of that information is in the About section. It's in the details. It's all there. Been going strong tonight. Just got done with my reading with Mystic Marie. We had a blast. We're going to do it again, y'all. I hope y'all check it out. I posted that on my page so you guys can take a look. But this is what readers should be doing. We should be out here helping each other and all of that stuff. What's good, Melissa, Venus, Andrada? We'll let some more people come in. Taurus of the best. How you doing? Get your hydration on. Got to eat real quick. Did y'all have fun? Did y'all see it? The ones that saw it, did y'all have a good time? I had a good time. I'm gonna get a couple general collective messages, and then readings for those who need them. All you gotta do is send a donation. I don't care what it is. Normally it's 33.33. If you don't have that, send what you can. I'll read for you. Do it now and get on the list. And I'll read for you. Hey, Carmen Garcia. Carmen Ann, good to see you. Journal Collective. Oh, Lord, here we go. Mm. Well, we've got Insta famous. Many look up to you. Public recognition, the spotlight, famous, popular, Instagram fame. Some of you are meant to be famous. You're meant to shine in the bright lights. You are. I'm hearing you need to take a risk on yourself. Put your content out there. Why are you sleeping on you? Stop sleeping on yourself. Whatever it is you got going on. If you know how to cook real good, start your cooking channel. Why are you playing? If you're a reader, start your channel. If you're gifted in some way with music, do your music. Because you're meant to blow up. You're meant to be somewhere else. Some of y'all have somebody that's orbiting you, visually observing a love interest. They're keeping tabs, staying connected, stalking a crush, or somebody who's just a coward. Whoever is watching you thinks that you're a savage. They feel like you're a savage. That you're ruthless at getting what you want, that you don't give a fuck, that you don't hold back, that you got tough skin, that you're confident you're a badass. That's what they think about you. Some of you got a clique of friends or people that used to be friends. We got squad, close friend, soul tribe. Hey, Steph, good to see you. They think you bougie. Some of them think you bougie because you don't associate with them anymore. Because you on something different. They think you bougie. That's all right. We just gonna be bougie then. We just gonna be bougie then. Hey, Jericho. But we not gonna be as sorry for who we are. Sorry, not sorry. Ain't sorry. Some of them need that finger. What I did wasn't wrong. Don't care what people think. Unremorseful, bitchy, don't care. Because you don't care, somebody is drinking. These newfangled millennial terms. They're drinking. You know what drinking is? Drinking is this. You used to call me on my cell phone. Late like that you need. I love. You used to call me on my cell phone? I know when the hot light bling. She used to want my ding-a-ling, but she don't want it no more. Yeah, they're drinking. Relationship struggles ended, missing someone, emotional, lonely, depressed, sad. Someone is shipping. They believe in a relationship, wishing you'd stay together. Some of you, this might be a what you call it, secret admirer. Because we got a follower. So this is somebody you may not even know that feels like this. Somebody who's too focused on you. Some of them think that if they simp for you, that you'll fall for it. You know, trying to pretend like they're the nice guy or the nice girl, or if they beg or they plead. If I had to beg and plead for the Tiffany, I don't mind. 'Cause you mean that much to me. Ain't too proud to beg. Simping is unattractive. It is simping, but at the same time, they feel like you doing too much out here, Taurus. Or not Taurus, but General Collective. They think you're doing too much. They think you out here flexing. Because you done lost a gang of weight. Because you've been hitting the gym like Body with Steph. Follow Body with Steph. If you need to learn how to unbig your back, she will show you the way. Like, look at them out here. You think they're too good for me? Yeah, they're making a water boy sound. Making the water boy sound. Some of y'all about to go viral. So if you have been worried about money, worried about career, worried about this and that, put that energy into your content. Not the worry energy, but just to let me just do what I'm doing in spite of. I will tell you from a personal testimonial. When I first started doing readings over 4 years ago, and hey Tiffy, and they were forcing people to get the vaccine, to get jobs, and I wouldn't get the vaccine. I refused to get the jab because my intuition was telling me don't do it. I was suffering. I didn't know how I was going to get paid. I didn't know how the money was going to come in. I started reading Money came, what I needed came in for me when I didn't know when I didn't know how I was going to make it. Like, I'd have somebody just drop $200 on me, just out the blue. Like, here's a $200 donation. I miss her. Convalescing soul, where are you? But I started making just reels, just doing things just to see what stick. And I did one reel, it got millions of views. I went viral, and I got like a $6,000 check from Facebook, not even knowing how I was going to make it that month. And my bills was paid, my rent was paid, my electric was paid. I have food in the fridge. So don't sleep on yourself, because anything can happen. Just put your content out. People are going to watch you because you are a whole vibe. They like the energy that you put out there. A lot of y'all are indeed readers. And you got a sense of intuition. Some of y'all, I say you're readers, is because, hey, Mystic Marie, and follow Mystic Marie Tarot and Guidance, y'all. That's my little sis. We had an awesome live together, and y'all should watch it. I posted it on my community page. So if it was lit, y'all. It was lit. But some of y'all be spilling the tea through your intuition spiritually. And that's going to draw people in. Some of y'all don't even need cards to do it. A lot of us don't. It's just the cards make it fun. When you tap the fuck in, like Mystic Marie. But trust in your intuition. Trust in your gifts. Trust that you are going to blow up. Keep doing what you're doing. Believe in yourself. That's your first general collective message. I'm going to do one more, and then if anybody needs a reading, I'm going to read for you. All you got to do is donate. All you got to do is donate, and I'll read for you. Normally it's $33.33. If you don't have that, just donate something. I'll read for you. Keisha, how you doing? It's my wrestling buddy. You watching wrestling. Our truth is back, y'all. Our truth made it back last night. Brings me so much joy. All right, one more general collective message. Raw's there tomorrow. You're in Arizona, aren't you? Is it in Vegas? Yeah, a lot of them seats was empty at Money in the Bank because of all the protests that are happening in Los Angeles. People couldn't make it to the pay-per-view. Oh, Phoenix. Little vibe light. Ooh. Yeah, Cody Rhodes return. Yeah, that was nice too. Cody Raheem Rhodes. Oh Lord. He'll be in Vegas next year. You're gonna let me stay with him in Vegas so I can go over see WrestleMania. Cody is he's half Cuban. His mother's Cuban, and of course Dusty Rhodes. He's an honorary black man, so he's known in the hood as Cody Raheem Rhodes. There's melanin in my soul. Something, something, Cody Rhodes. Melanin in the soul. Negro icon, Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes is invited to the cookout. He's grandfathered in due to his daddy. Cody is Latino. He is Cuban. All right, Carmen. You are on the list. It's all right. We're gonna slide some blessings your way. Because helping y'all helps me too. So I do this. Helping y'all helps me too. Ooh. Ooh. All right. There is. I got you, sis. Page of Pentacles. This is a small offer that's coming towards you. Somebody coming towards you with a small offer, and they want you to listen to them with listening. High Priestess of Spirit is here. This is in the Cancer reading I did with Marie. And y'all need to trust in your intuition. Your intuition is going to tell you what your next moves are with this chariot. Your next moves and where to go. Trust in your intuition. Things might seem like they're moving slow right now with the Knight of Pentacles, but they are going to pick up for you. And we got love. Ooh, why the Gap Band just pop in my head? My heart is yearning for your love. But you're yearning for love? For some of y'all are single. It's Nine of Pentacles. My heart is yearning for your. Let me inside your love. You waiting for love? Been waiting for love to come in? Thinking about taking a risk with somebody? But you're holding back with the Strength card? Holding back on sending this offer out with this Knight of Cups and letting them know how you feel? What you holding back for? Ooh. Some of y'all's. Some of y'all's. You lust. You lusting after somebody? Lusting and wanting Mr. Nancy time with somebody? You watching somebody who's just Two of Wands? Thinking about flirting with somebody with this Page of Cups? Because they done stirred something inside of your loins. You feel like you're invisible. They can't see you. Hoping that. Well, this could be somebody that wants to get with you with this Three of Cups. Wanna get with you. Baby, baby, I wanna get you. Wanna get with you. And maybe you told this person no with this death card. You feel like you're not looking at them. You don't see them for who they really are. Some of y'all are focused on the wrong thing. Focus. Your focus has been a little too much, probably in the last couple of weeks, on this Ten of Swords energy. Down in the dumps, depressed, hurt, heartbreak, sad, dick in the dust, vaginas in the dust energy. Ten of Swords. What you need to be focused on is not this. It's been focused on this long enough. It's time to come out of that. It's time to put your focus on manifesting with this magician. It's time to focus on manifesting. The magician transmutes energy, but the magician is the true alchemist. It's time to alchemize that shit. Come on out of there. Come on out of that funky ass energy. I'm saying this to me, myself too, because I was in that funky ass energy too. You know, a lot of us have been, but it's time to come out of it. It's time to make things happen the way they need to happen. It's time. Carmen, come to the front of the class. If you like a reading, send your donation and I will read for you. Don't be shy neither. Don't be shy. We're going to get it popping. Let's stick this up here. This is your chance. It's normally $33.33. Donate. I'll read for you. All right, Taurus are the best. Hey, Josie Joe. And a beauty. Look at all the usual suspects. Oh, Lord. Car. Carmen. I'm gonna tell you in a minute. Good God. There you are. First card out. There you are. Second card out. See who this is. Mm. Mm. I likes that. I likes that. I likes that. Mm. Coming, you got the Five of Swords. This deck, it's usually representative of self-sabotage. You see his head is missing and his body parts are all apart, but there's only one person holding the knife. There's no one else holding that knife. But I don't think this is you. Wasn't you one of the ones that was dealing with the Bucci Cat Bandit? Because I got that here with the sexuality. Someone's still figuring themselves out. I think this is the Bucci Cat Bandit. I think you put distance between you and this person. Because we got distance here. And we've got the Hierophant. This is you. The relationship. This is also you, the Empress, the mother. You're just focusing on being a mother. You realize whoever this was, all they do is lie. With this liar card, they a lying ass liar. And he was lying to you in the past with the Six of Cups. And you knew that shit with this High Priestess. You know what they about. This is someone who was dealing with someone else. This is somebody you knew who had other lovers, with the lovers. And with this Queen of Cups, you knew. Your intuition told you. Your feelings told you. What you have been manifesting right now with this manifest card is releasing this with this Ten of Wands. Setting this motherfucker adrift in the ocean. You are. You're working on yourself. You're working on your money. The Seven of Pentacles. We have a yes for you. Luck is on your side. Yes, luck is on your side. You will have what you want with the Star card. You might need to talk to people more. Like a good friend, somebody that's like a therapist that can kind of help you with this release with this Four of Cups. That's going to help you. You may be getting invited to somebody's wedding or some sort of party, because I don't feel like this is a honeymoon. But I think with this Queen of Swords here, you're going to end up having a conversation with somebody. And that's going to help kind of heal some of the feelings that you're having with this King of Cups. So you may be meeting a water sign. I got King and Queen of Cups. This is wild. right above each other. Let's get your predictions. Because Carmen needs some Stephanie, I see you. You're up next. Pisces. Carmen says it's safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. You're also being told to release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. Very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. And we have new love, Carmen. New love. A new person that stirred your romantic feelings. We got new love that's coming in. Yo, I feel you on that, Marie. I be trying not to be like that. Woo, Carmen. See what other advice we got. Then we're gonna see what's for Stephanie. Carmen, looks like you're going to be getting a new home. So if you're feeling like you need to move soon, that's coming in for you. Moving is a step in the right direction for you. You have winter, so maybe this might be around the winter time. It says the answer to your prayers and affirmations are fully realized by the winter months. You said yes. And we have daughter. The answer to your question involves your daughter. You have walk away. Leave the unhealthy situation and enjoy the new doors that open as a result. So the new doors are getting ready to open for you. Get ready to walk through those doors. Carmen, trouble does not last always. Put yourself out there. Put yourself out there. Start your cooking channel. Because cooking with Kaya looked like she about to fall off. You be cooking with Carmen now. Cooking with Carmen. Cooking with Carmen. You like mugging for the camera anyway. Start cooking on TikTok. That's probably going to bring you followers fastest. Because you start your own cooking channel and show the people what you do. Then, what you may want to do is save those and put those on YouTube. Then you only have to do the work once. They can go back and watch your videos on YouTube from TikTok. Then you get to grow both platforms at the same time. Doing the thing that you love to do. Don't you want to do what you love to do? Stephanie. Stephanie. It is your turn. If you'd like a reading, all you have to do is donate. Normally it's $33.33, but everybody ain't got that, so I want to help everybody I can tonight. I don't care what you donate, just donate, and I'll read for you. Just don't be cheap. Let's see. Stephanie, where you at, girl? I got a song in my head for you. It's DJ Khaled. All I do is win. All I do is win, 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 win. Keisha, a Taurus too. She know. Don't be nervous. Don't be nervous, Stephanie. Body with stuff. She's absolutely gorgeous, y'all. She's stunning. Go support her. She'll show you how to unbig your back. We support each other here. If you're one of my subscribers and you have a channel, let me know. We're here to help each other. This is gang gang. Mm. Mm. I think there's somebody that's been watching you with this Two of Wands. Maybe you're feeling emotionally withdrawn, or they are. Hands trying to cramp up. Warm these shits up. We have patience and planning. I see you being fully stable and abundant in yourself with this Knight of Pentacles. If you've been low energy lately, you're going to come out of that with this Temperance. You just need to rest. Pour a little bit more back into yourself. Whoever is watching you, they're saying you become a triumphant success. And that's because you're beautiful. Queen of Wands. You're absolutely stunning. And because of this, because you're successfully working out, there's people that are upset with this Ten of Swords. Somebody feels hurt because, like, maybe you didn't look like this when you were together with them, and now you've like worked on yourself. Got a need for you to trust your third eye, because you're trying to figure out which direction you want to go in with this Two of Swords. And you need to go inside. And that's going to You're going to know which direction to go in with this Hermit card. You do have somebody that is operating out of their shadow side. Somebody that's operating out of their shadow. This is the King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, who's in their shadow. Because at some point they thought that they was going to have you with this Ten of Pentacles. And they have to acknowledge defeat. This old Dusty has to acknowledge defeat. It's conflict and defeat. Whoever this is going to have to figure out how to move forward with their life with the Six of Swords. It seems like they have sabotaged themselves by trying to hurt you with this Five of Swords. What I see happening for you, Stephanie, is this. Celebration. Rejoicing and celebration. Becoming your old flirty self with this Page of Cups. And it looks like you're going to get everything you want with this Nine of Cups. Whatever you've been wanting, wishing for, it's coming in. This is going to be on multiple fronts. With your content, with work. I don't see you having to work the job that you're doing forever, because I feel like it burned you out. I think you will, as you get more in this fitness journey, the fitness path, maybe look at getting some certifications. Start your little side hustle with it. And then it's going to grow into a full business for you. And you'll be able to work your own schedule. You won't have to keep working the way that you're working right now. Because I feel like that's, deep down, that's really what you want. Let's get your predictions here. If anybody else would like a reading, send your donation and I will read for you. If you don't have 33 to 33, donate what you got. I will read for you. I think you've been asking yourself, will I ever be married again? Will I have the relationship that I want? The answer to this is yes. Perfect timing. This is the right time for you to move forward. Assertiveness. Stand up for your beliefs and only say yes if you really want to. And then we have summer. Everything that you're asking for becomes yours in the summertime. I feel like this is next summer. You just gotta buckle down a little bit. That's all. Let me give you some romance. Some romance. For the gorgeous body with Steph. All right, we have retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. You gotta pay attention to the red flags, the signs that cautioning you. This could be with anything. Children, your love life is being affected by children, so that's probably gonna affect your choices. Like your kids gotta like them too. Then we have separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. So maybe there's somebody that you're separated from, maybe at a distance from. Maybe it's just because maybe both of you need to focus on yourself and then maybe you'll come back together at some point. Whoever this is. Stephanie, that's your reading. Get your business started. Get them certifications. You got work to do. Everything else is going to play out the way it needs to for you, including marriage. All right. Who would like to be next? You're welcome. Who would like to be next? See, and you was telling me you was scared. You're all scared and stuff. You don't need to be scared. Yeah, I think you're ready to start working for yourself. That's what I think. Just got to get you there. You're going to get there. You'll get there. Who else needs a reading? Buy a donation tonight. Donate, I'll read for you. Don't be shy. I'm here for a minute. Who would like to be next? Oh, yeah, I acted all shy. Yeah, inner beauty. I'll see you. Would you like a reading, inner beauty? Oh, we got Carlene here. Which one is Carlene? I can't remember. Who are you in the chat, Carlene? Oh, that's UK. All right. You don't gotta ask. You don't gotta ask me nothing. It's gonna come out anyway. Man, I feel you, Steph. Been in raccoon phase for the last 3 months. You're tired. It's been going around the Taurus camp. It has been. We're gonna come out of this. Hey, Marie. Kay, are you involved in something with court? You involved in something with court? Some sort of legal situation? Not yet. What does yet mean? You're about to be? Tomorrow you'll know. Mm. Clean your house, Kay. Oh, you said about the house. uh, mm. Okay. You feel like you're missing your other half, huh? With this yin. Said the devil is at the door knocking. He sure is, because we got the Knight of Wands here. Me trying to ask you for dinner. To get some of that ass, Kay. You hear me knocking, won't you let me in? Come on. I got some hibachi out here. Some filet mignon hibachi waiting for you, Kay. Seems like we have a serendipity here. This is when you accept things are the way that they are. Serendipity. I'm accepting this. This may have something to do with this courthouse. Because it seems like you're ready for this new beginning. Ace of Wands. Is this the devil that been knocking? This Ace of Wands? Somebody you've been cussing out to the Queen of Swords, and you want to. And this is over everything that they put you through. You mentioned your house. I got house here. Well, the house, I got to clean it up. To get the house ready. Get the house ready. You've been in this Three of Swords energy. Feeling heartbroken. Wanting to write them letters to tell him how you feel about all the bullshit that he done put you through. Sometimes you be feeling angry. Fire be lit up inside of you with this Queen of Wands energy. And that's natural. What has happened is you have come to the edge. When you come to the edge, ain't nothing else they can do. Ain't nothing else they can do. When you come to the edge, sometimes you come to the edge, you realize, you know what? I ain't got nothing else to lose. Shit's got to change. I ain't got nothing else to lose. Shit's got to change. I see you sitting here in your feelings, Kay. Queen of Cups. Them tears running down your eyes. You've been random crying and stuff. A little down, a little depressed, right? Yeah, it's in here. I feel you. Kay. It's because of this ending. Yeah, your heart hurt. But the world is your oyster, Kay. Because with endings come new beginnings. You see this glow? That's going to be you. You're going to be on your Bruce Leroy journey. You're going to be the master. When you got that glow, dun, dun, you feel that. When you got that glow, it's going to be you when this is all said and done. You're going to glow because you're going to be able to move forward. This is an extra card that popped out. 6 of Swords. Because you're going to be free. And you just need to keep running towards your freedom. Keep running towards your freedom, Kay. Let's get your advice. Freedom, freedom, freedom. Freedom. Yeah, get the house ready, Kay. Okay, what kind of skills and hobbies or talents do you have that you've been hiding from the world? Because you need to practice them. Practice, practice, practice. With daily practice, you can polish your skills and talents and increase your confidence. And put some of that sad energy into your talents and your gifts. It's going to help you transmute the energy. Get your garden up. Start a gardening channel, okay? People love gardening tips and learning how to do that. That could be a new hobby for you. You've been suffering from some depression and anxiety with this bad health. You did. What's the name of your channel so that we can support you? But it's affecting your health. You need to get a hold on that, because heartbreak can manifest in the physical ailments, and we don't want that to happen for you. Express your individuality. Allow your true self to shine because you're awesome. Do some research. You need more information about the situation. Look into it further before proceeding. I think this is going to be in regards to the sale of the house. Make sure you're getting offered what you're supposed to get offered for it. Don't take any lowball offers just because you're trying to just get the shit done. Because I see no reason for you to take any more losses. Now, have your desire is within reach. Have faith as everything is working out in your favor. And know it doesn't feel like it because you in the shits and you've been sad, you've been crying and stuff, and you've invested a lot of time in this relationship. So, parting with the house and trying to figure out how to move on and start over. But if you don't want to sell the house, well, you have to determine, they said not these, is it worth the fight? That's what it's going to boil down to. Is it worth the fight for it? Not only that, but do you want the memories that come with it? Sometimes you need a fresh start. That Ace of Wands, that's a fresh start. And only you can determine if you really want that. I'm not saying you got to sell your house. Let's see what these say. See what this says. You may not have to with this unlikely, but then I have there's something better. Yeah, I know. You might have a better house if you sell this house. Maybe a better house. There's an old gospel song that just popped in my head. Okay, this one's for you. I'm about to serenade you, Kay. Ain't no need of worrying what the night is gonna bring. It'll be all over in the morning. In the morning, morning. It'll be all over in the morning. Ain't no need to worry. Ain't no need of worrying what the night is gonna bring. It'll be all over in the morning. Remain positive, Kay. Remain positive. That's your message, Kay. You're gonna be all right. You gonna be all right. Gonna be all right. You gonna be all right. Let me tell you, you're gonna be all right. Been down before. Like, where did we go? Did we hate po-po when it's for show? I'm at the preacher's door. My knees get weak and my gun might blow, but we gonna be all right. Hey, you gonna be all right. Who needs a reading? Let's go. Let's get it. Let's get it. I'll read for you. Make sure you're telling your friends, inviting them to these readings so they can get some help too. Stop being stingy with your boy. Who else needs reading? Don't be shy. I'm here to read for you. Let me see. I'll give you an angel message while we're waiting for the next one. Whoever want to be next. Spy donation. Y'all got to take advantage. Take advantage. Donation-based Sundays. I'm only doing these on Sundays. If you don't have 3333, donate and I'll read for you. All right, Melissa. All right. At the bottom, I have soul power. Always remember, you're a soul that comes with a body, not a body that comes with a soul. Your soul is your true essence. You have an unlimited supply of soul power at your command whenever you need it. Gratitude. Life is one big, continuous circle of giving and receiving energy. Be thankful for who and what's in your life, instead of complaining about what you don't have. If you focus on gratitude, you'll start to attract prosperity and abundance. We have a child's love. The love between a parent and child is one of the most precious and deep connections we make during our time on earth. Children start out as part of us, and from their first cries, they establish themselves as the biggest part of our hearts. Some of you are wondering about your children. It's a message for you. Even if you feel estranged, love is still there. Some of you are missing your father. We have a father's love. A father's love for a son or daughter never dies. The strength gained from such love is often unquantifiable, in that it can be tapped into at any time for whatever reason, whether your father is still here or has passed. A father's love is one of the strongest bonds any of us will ever experience. All right. Let's do Melissa. Yeah, daddy's girls. Ain't no need of worrying what the night is gonna bring. It'll be all over in the morning. In the morning. Morning. It'll be all over in the morning. Ain't no difference how long tonight. You trust in God, it'll be alright. Come on. It'll be all over in the morning. Melissa, they said no more excuses. No more excuses. No more excuses. It's time to heal, Melissa. This is mending. Mending of a broken heart. That's the message they're trying to tell you. The Page of Swords is the messenger. In this case, this is Spirit watching you from your window like, hey, what you doing? You need to be mended over the deaths, this coffin, over the things that you've lost, the people that have passed. You're at a fork in the road right now. Some of this has to do with your family, with this family room. What choice do I need to make? For some, it might be your daughter that you're having an issue with this Page of Cups. And maybe there's a certain situation with the Six of Pentacles you feel is draining you. Don't allow your health to suffer over what you're dealing with this bad health. Treasure Island is here for you. Treasure Island Resorts and Casinos. Treasure Island is here. Melissa, why are you afraid of doing your work in the public eye? At some point, you can't just be supporting everybody else. You're meant to be in the public eye. 6 of Wands. You're supposed to be doing your work. Eight of Pentacles in the public. You're supposed to be putting yourself out there. You know you get support from your peoples. I'll support you. But you're supposed to be putting yourself out here. This is your building blocks. This is what you're building towards. It's time for you to get on your pathway. Isn't that what you want with this 9 of Cups? To get on your path? Ain't that what you want? You stopping yourself. You're the only one that's blocking yourself. Well, there's Two of Swords. And this is what you just said. Somebody's old voice behind you. And this is what's keeping you. You see this person in the shadows, they're not even there no more. But you feel like it's still there. This pathway is here for you. Yeah, it's time to stop being scared. Trust in your spiritual gifts. Trust that you are not blocked and that there is a direction forward for you. That's going to be a part of your healing. No more limits. Sis, you want to read? I'm going to read for you too because you're here. I think you need encouragement today, and I want to encourage you, Mystic Marie. I encourage you. I'm going to do you next. All right, Melissa, I ain't done with you yet. Dream talk. Your subconscious constantly and subtly speaks through your dreams. It's just one of the many ways in which your soul and those here in the spirit world can reach out and communicate with you through signs, symbols, messages, and more. Write your dreams down, because I know you remember them when you wake up. You need to write them shits down. We have cleanse. Your body, mind, and soul are urging you to take time out for some much needed cleansing. Just as you wash your car, clean the house, or tidy your office, your body also needs care and attention. It's time for some spiritual, emotional, and physical cleansing. Hope. Your loved ones in the spirit world know when to reach out if they see you're at a low point. Whether you're caught up in a difficult situation or struggling with someone specific in your life, there's always hope. And we have intuitive nudges. Intuition is the language of the soul. We are all born aware with a profound sense of inner knowing. Intuition is one of the greatest gifts we possess, which keeps us connected to our higher selves, the universe, and to our divine spirit. I'll pull some other angel cards because I feel like you need those. So I'm taking steps to learn and going to upgrade phone. Hey, everything ain't gotta be perfect for you to do your purpose. If all you got is an old ass phone, use that shit until you get the new one. No more excuses. You don't know how to film. You put your phone on the stand, you put your video on record, and you hit record. That's what you do. You're smart enough. Don't play with me. Stop playing with me. I mean, you start sounding like 607 now. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me, gang. Stop playing with me. It said improving health. Your health is going to improve. So if you've been tired or dealing with some ailments, health is going to improve. Be assertive. And then we have a year from now. So everything is going to look different a year from now. You're going to look back and be like, damn, he was right. Of course I'm right. I'm Taurus. And we have forgiveness. This is what's going to help you heal as well. Because I'm hearing this voice say, man, this wasn't fair. That wasn't fair. This is some bullshit. I know. Shit wasn't fair. It wasn't fair. It wasn't. I meant to use it for your purpose. Get to work. Or I'm going to keep looking at you like this. Get to work. Get to work. Marie, where you at? Yeah, I know. I hear you saying it wasn't fair. This is not fair. It's not fair. None of this shit is fair. I know. You got work to do. You got a job, baby. Mystic Marie. All right. I just want to make sure you was here. Because I'm going to take care of you too. Because you my little sister. And I got to bless you. Something was telling me I need to bless you today. So I'm just going to bless you. Yo, the live was so lit. We had so much fun. Yeah, this makes sense. Oh, Lord. I felt that. I felt that. Hey, Queen Bacon, welcome. Mystic Marie, I felt that. Let me try that again. I just want to try to flip out. Is somebody you know in jail? The president tried to come out twice, and then it disappeared. Yeah. Ooh, I like that. I got a deceitful person. I got deceit here. Somebody was lying about something. This may be about a gift that they're trying to give you to deceive you. Or this could be a King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Somebody is trying to get you to make some sort of decision. It seems like you have been the breadwinner in the relationship. Because I got a woman holding a coin. I got a woman holding a coin with courtship. And somebody leaving you feeling empty. The Five of Pentacles. Yeah, you said you're always the breadwinner. And it's like they just live off you and leave you empty. And then you be mad about the shit with this Five of Wands. I'll get back to that. I'll get back to that. This Five of Wands. You are meant to be on this temple path. Look at that. Temple path. This is you. The temple path is going to bring in some sudden wealth for you. Look at these blessings. Public recognition. Six of Wands. Public recognition. Becoming a household name. And don't let everybody know what you got going on with this moon card. Because some people do want to use you for what you got. And it's not just money. Seems like we got the fourth chakra archangel Raphael. This is the heart chakra. Now, I don't know if there's something going on with the courthouse or some legal documents or some legal paperwork, but it looks like you healing your heart from whatever this is that you've been going through with this Temperance card. And gaining inspiration off of this with this Ace of Wands. You said you wanted me to clarify the deceit. Let's see what this deceit is about. Use a whole different deck. What is this deceit about? What is this deceit about? Somebody is deceptive about their emotions and they're not expressing their true feelings with this King of Cups. They've been holding back with this Four of Pentacles. Maybe trying to hold you back. They're keeping secrets and illusions from you. They're trying to, but how are you going to keep secrets from a seer? How are you going to hold secrets from the seer? They think you're dumb because you don't always say everything that you know with this Fool card. Sometimes they don't know that we just be playing dumb sometime. What else? That's why this shit ended. They didn't want you knowing too much about them. And how they was betraying you with this Ten of Swords. Yeah, you, Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, he thought he was going to keep some shit from you. Like he don't know who you are. And that's crazy to me. It's like I can see him almost begging spirit not to tell you things. I see him almost begging spirit to not tell you that he lying about what he was up to. Let me get you some spirit cards too. Normally it's 33.33, but if you don't have that, just donate what you got, and I will read for you, Queen. Soul power. Always remember, you're a soul that comes with a body, not a body that comes with a soul. Your soul is your true essence, and you have an unlimited supply of soul power at your command whenever you need it. Listen. You have to be willing to listen if you want to really understand someone. Now is not the time to be offering advice, but to be a compassionate listener. To listen fully and intently means to pay attention, not to just what's being said, but what lies beneath the words. Yeah, Cashapp, Uncle L speaks. The saying, it's what they're not telling you. It's what they're not saying. Because you're very, very direct. And it's what they're trying not to say. That's where the truth lies. We have love. Love is the foundation of your existence. You're just as worthy of receiving as you are of giving love and compassion. While love can be a beautiful emotion, it is equally a form of energy that propels you through life. We have give back. Today is the day to cast aside any normal routines and make your main purpose to serve. It's about giving back without any thoughts or expectation of getting anything in return. Reach out and touch other people's spirits, as it's highly likely that someone really needs it today. And you already did that. Let me see if there's anything else. You use your gift for that. You help a lot of people. Even when you're down on the shits, you still be helping people. I could feel your energy when you was reading, not today, but when I watched the Taurus reading a couple days ago. I was like, something is off. And even still, you fight through it and you use your gifts. They said there's something better. There's something better. And you got abundance. Just confirming earlier. Whoever this is, it's unlikely that you're going to give them another chance. I just don't see this. And continue to take action. Fight through whatever this is you feeling. When I first started this channel, my life was in the shits. Some days even now it's still in the shits. But we gotta fight through it and still deliver. Because Spirit is gonna give us what we need. Spirit gonna give us everything we need. I felt like you needed some encouragement. That's for you. I'm here to speak life. Speak life into the people. That's what I do. Queen Bacon, you say you needed a reading? Why did this song pop into my head? This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. You let me know. All right, you got Kiana, aka Queen Bacon. How you doing? You know I got you whenever you need me, sis. Whenever you need me, I got you. You just need to even just talk and chop it up. I said you've been my peoples for a minute, so I told you I adopted you. So we family now. We just family. Probably might even be related bloodline down the line somewhere. Don't even know it. That's my sis. What you mean? What about you? Okay, you family too. Okay, everybody needs you. Okay, I need somebody to check on my water intake sometime. Cause I know how you care about my water intake. Okay, I'm sipping my bottled water. I. No, they said use this one. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Mm. All right, Andrada. Where are you going? It's early in the morning. You right about that, Marie. I remember when I first seen you read, I was like, man, she keep it all the way real. She like me. Like I felt like a kinship. And I felt protective over you. That's why you queen, you just wait a minute. You wait. But that's why I don't like nobody messing with you. I don't. When I be minding for you, I be getting mad. I don't like nobody messing with my sis. Queen, do you got a pet? A dog or a cat? Don't panic. You're gonna be fine. She panicking. Yes, indeed. You got both. One of them is having issues? Which one of them is having issues? You need to take. Yeah, you need to take. One of them is having issues. You need to take the animal in, please, pets. Take your animal in. Oh Lord, this card kept trying to come out. Yeah, that pet card was coming out every day. What sign are you, Queen? Are you a Taurus? Oh, you're Ox? Got a lot of Tauruses on my channel. Aquarius is be hella quiet. So welcome. If you ever see a Taurus reading, just come hang out with us. We be lit. Are you going through a breakup? If you are, it was divinely guided. Oh. I feel like you're struggling to let somebody go. There's a reason for this. Yeah, there's a reason for this. We got distance. You and your partner may be physically or emotionally distant. You feel like someone is not giving their all to you. The Six of Pentacles. Things feel unbalanced in this relationship. We have they'll be back. Expect to hear from them soon. Seems like you're wanting to move forward with this Chariot. And maybe you're going to tell somebody this with this Eight of Wands that you want to just move forward. I have let go here. Make room for the new beginning that's on this way to you now. You're letting go because somebody is not willing to progress things. They're still on this page energy. They're immature. They love you in an immature way with this Two of Cups. You have a guardian, a lost loved one who watches over you. And maybe you can't see that right now. There's Two of Swords. And you're unsure of what direction to take. But they've been telling you to hold back. There's Four of Pentacles. So if you've been feeling like you need to hold back from somebody, this is why you need to hold back. So every time you feel like he's doing something to you, because every time around you each other, you have blocks. Some of it is health. Some of it they cause health issues. You need to protect yourself with the Seven of Wands from this relationship with this Four of Wands. By health, I mean like depression, things of that sort of stuff. It's causing issues. But here's the problem. He may actually be doing some sort of spiritual work on you every time you guys connect. It may be some sort of sex magic. And then you end up feeling mad. This is Five of Wands. You end up feeling mad about it, and you end up feeling dumb with this Fool card. I think you know what's best for you. And this was a breakup. Because somebody is constantly hurting you with this Ten of Swords. This is betrayal. This is backstabbing. This is, you see somebody's body in the chimney? This is also Seven of Swords. Liar, cheater, sneaky thief card. The ghoster. Somebody who's inconsistent. Somebody who plays games with you. Venus, I'll talk to you in a minute. Let's get you some spirit messages. It's controlling. Even being controlling is spell work. Venus, you ain't supposed to be around them people no more anyway. They just leave you confused. You lost your car and your job being with them? That's a sign. That's definitely a sign. See, when this happens, this is your guardians, your angels, your spirit guides, your ancestors telling you. That's why with this Four of Pentacles, your money gets messed up. And you experience these blockages with the Two of Swords. That's what they're trying to tell you. Are you worried about being pregnant? Are you worried about being pregnant? You said this shit hurts. We have emotional healing. As your heart heals of old emotional pain, you receive new blessings and love. This is why you meant to hold back from this. Because they want you to heal. If you do continue messing with whoever this is, you will get pregnant, but it may not be what you want. This will tie you to whoever this is until this child grows up. I don't think you want that. You don't want that. That's a warning. That's a warning. You need to let go. As you surrender the need to control, your relaxed energy rapidly attracts your desires. And he says, holiday. The answer you're looking for can be found during a vacation retreat or a holiday getaway. I think you need a vacation. You got a confirmation as soon as I said that. You got light. Imagine yourself as a being composed of energy and light, because in reality, that's precisely what you are. You are a powerful being. People are attracted to your brilliance. This is a time to remember how vibrant you truly are. Remember who you are. Support. Got a ring in your ear. Good. Support. Says people come into your life for many different reasons. Some you learn from and then they move on, while others return often because you need to learn more from those individuals. Others remain beside you throughout your entire life. We have listen. You have to be willing to listen if you want to really understand someone. Now is not the time to be offering advice, but to be a compassionate listener. To listen fully and intently means to pay attention, not to just what's being said, but to what lies beneath the words. It's not what they say, it's what they're not saying. Always remember that. A lot of times that's where the truth lies, what's not being said. And you'll know. You got strength. Strength comes from many sources. Staying strong brings confidence, conviction, and a balanced body, mind, and soul. Spirit has its own unique and beautiful way of replenishing your soul with strength on a continual basis. You are never really alone, as we're always with you. They're always with you. They're trying to guide you out of this situation so that you can have the abundance and remove these blockages. So there's no more time to look backwards. Every time you let him in, you're reconnecting the cord, and that blocks you. And I know things are comfortable because it's what you're used to, and you've been there, and you're just holding yourself up. Especially if you're wanting to have kids. You want to have kids with the right person. Not with somebody just because it was comfortable and you spent years there. Ask me how I know. All right, does anybody else need a reading? Hopefully that was gentle enough for you. And try and be all gentle and stuff with y'all tonight. Everybody feel all sensitive. Everybody feel all sensitive and stuff. Who else need a reading this glorious evening? Spirit got something for your ass. Get this reading. See, I told you I was a nice person. Don't be shy if you're watching and you need a reading. Just send your Cashapp. I'll read for you. I know you was crying, Kay. You're very welcome. Yes, I was gentle. You just be ready to cry, Kay. Who else need a reading while my hands work? Kay, you got a Pisces moon or something? What's your moon, Kay? Oh, you cried too. You said yes, you're a Pisces moon? Oh shit. How did I know? How did I know? Sensitive ass Taurus. Sorry, you're in tune with your emotions. The earth still grounds you. You just cry a little bit. That's all. You little sweetheart. You little sweetheart stinker bud. You love to cry. Yeah, that's your Pisces moon. You be watching movies just to cry. Ooh, let me watch this sad movie. This is cathartic. You binging The Handmaid's Tale like this. Oh God, look what they doing to that girl. Oh Lord, they got her lying on the bed having the baby she don't want to have. But I can't stop watching. That's you watching TV. And me, I be watching comedy because I don't be wanting to do all that mess. I try to watch Handmaid's Tale. This hurt my soul. I was like, damn, they doing a woman like this? I can't watch this. The second episode, I started feeling depressed. It's like, man, this ain't it. Def Comedy Jam. Like, damn, I'm feeling depressed. Watching all this. Now, Venus. See, when them pastors be preaching, they be preaching from their point of view. They be preaching from their point of view. They don't, they can manipulate scripture in a certain way. So you have to take whatever they say with a grain of salt, because many of them haven't even researched their own beliefs. A lot of preachers are not biblically literate or historically literate. A lot of them have never even researched their own beliefs. Now, when they talk about Paul, I don't like Paul. Paul is a misogynist. He writes like a misogynist. He's the one telling people, saying women need to be silent in the church. Then you ask yourself, why do they not want the woman to be able to prophesy? Why is it that women need to be quiet in the church? It's patriarchy. They want you to know your place. And they want to be the only ones giving the revelations. Yeah, you got to ask yourself this question. When you go to church, how many more women are sitting in the pews than men? See, that points to the fact that women are inherently more spiritual. And when these Roman Catholics raided Africa and everybody else and stole their beliefs and belief systems and their doctrines and burned everything else down and made it their own, this was all about power. Now, you look at Paul, there's like 3 or 4 different accounts of his conversion, and none of them are consistent. One of his friends heard the voice, but they didn't see nothing. The other one, he was by himself. The others, his friends, saw the light, but didn't hear a voice. Like, what the hell really happened, Paul? This is the same man who was called Saul of Tarsus, who was killing everybody. And then all of a sudden, he had a divine revelation that, oh, I need to stop killing those people. And then I need to just join them and tell them I'm one of their prophets and I'm better than them and all of this. He writes like a narcissist. See, you got to stop putting men on a pedestal. And that includes people that authored scriptures. They're still men. Men are fallible. Men are fallible. And a lot of what he wrote should be disagreed with. He ain't even know Jesus. He didn't. He didn't meet him a day in his life. Yet he want to tell everybody else he's better than them. And like, he coming at Peter like that, and Peter actually knew him, according to the stories. Everything that he wrote was a letter to the Corinthians, the Thessalonians, and all them other Greek peoples that he was dealing with. This was a man who had favor with the Roman government until he didn't. But there's a reason why they revere him over everybody else. The term witch actually means wise woman. It actually means wise woman. They try to make it into a bad thing. You got to ask yourself, too. If you look at the Apocrypha, Mary Magdalene had powers like Jesus did. She was healing people, too, in the Apocrypha. The stuff that they took out and they hid. There was a lot they took out and they hid. The Gnostics knew. The Gnostics knew. What they call witches is anything that is outside of their belief system. So if you say I'm not a Christian, but say that a Christian lays hands and heals somebody, they're not doing witchcraft. But say I'm a pagan, but I do the same thing and I heal somebody. Oh, I'm a witch. You see how that works? Jesus walk on water, right? Imagine I start levitating on walking on water. All of a sudden, I'm a witch. I'm a warlock. Imagine Jesus heals somebody from leprosy, right? I heal somebody from leprosy. But I'm not a Christian. All of a sudden, I'm a warlock because I'm outside of their belief system, even though I'm doing the same exact thing. This would be like the difference between prophets and psychics. There is no real difference. They just like to call themselves prophets because they need titles and they want to feel important and amongst the congregation and all of this other stuff. They need the titles and the collars. They want to feel good and feel like they're above everybody else. Now, if I just do it on my channel and I'm just trying to help people and I use my gifts, oh, I'm a psychic, I'm a witch, I'm a warlock, blah, blah, blah. At some point, we have to just look at these motherfuckers and say, you know what? What you think really doesn't matter. Because the Most High knows my heart. So you let them have their beliefs and you go somewhere else where you're appreciated and your gifts and your gifts are cultivated. They wear crosses around their necks. They don't even know where the cross originated from. Not only that, if I was Jesus or Yeshua, his correct name, because they be praying to the wrong name and they don't even realize they praying to the wrong name. If I came back and I was Yeshua and I seen people wearing crosses, I'd probably be upset. I'd be a little traumatized. Like, yo, they killed me with that shit. Y'all have the nerve to wear that? The thing that they used to kill me? You think you're... Like, why would you want to wear it? And see, I remember back in like the 80s, they used to say, yeah, it's a symbol of death. The Ankh, which the cross comes from, the original cross is the Ankh from Egypt. And that was a sign of fertility. They used to tell us, oh, the Ankh, that's the devil stuff. No, it's not. See, a lot of times, anything that's outside of their realm of understanding, anything that is of the esoteric, they're afraid of. They were taught that. Especially African Americans. That had Christianity beaten into us through slavery and such. We were taught to hate our own beliefs. We had to hide our beliefs inside of religious systems, which is why you have hoodoo, which a lot of church folk practice and they don't know. When they cleaning floors with ammonia and they blessing the door sills with holy water and they doing this and they doing that. It was hidden. And the praise dances that they do, it was hidden. And that's because the one secret they don't want you to understand or know is that we knew God already before they even reached us and colonized our minds and used it to enslave us. We already had God. When we acknowledged the ancestors and we were out in nature and communed with nature, we knew how to get along with nature. We knew God already. There is a letter that was written to the missionaries of Congo in the 1800s by King Leopold II. I would say read that letter. And that will tell you how deep the manipulation goes. And them church folk, if they read that letter, their minds would be blown open. King Leopold II. Can I educate y'all for a minute? You know, I'm just going to read the letter to you. Since nobody else needs reading right now, let me know if y'all need a reading. Hold on, I'm going to see. Let me read this letter to y'all. King Leopold. Hold on, I gotta find it. That was in May that I did that. All right, here we go. All right, here is the letter from King Leopold II. It says, Reverends, fathers, and dear compatriots, the task that is given to fulfill is very delicate and requires much tact. You will go certainly to evangelize, but your evangelization must inspire, above all, Belgium interests. Your principal objective in our mission in the Congo is never to teach these N-words to know God. They know already. I'm going to repeat that. Your principal objective in our mission in the Congo is never to teach the N-words to know God. This they know already. They speak and submit to a Mungu, one Nuzambi, one Nazakomba, and what else I don't know. They know that to kill, to sleep with someone else's wife, to lie and insult is bad. Have courage to admit it. You are not going to teach them what they know already. Your essential role is to facilitate the task of administrators and industrials, which means you will go to interpret the gospel and the way it will be the best to protect your interests in that part of the world. For these things, you have to keep watch on disinteresting our savages from the richness that is plenty in their underground. To avoid that, they get interested in it and make you murderous competition and dream one day to overthrow you. Your knowledge of the gospel will allow you to find texts ordering and encouraging your followers to love poverty, Like happier are the poor because they will inherit the heaven, and it's very difficult for the rich to enter the kingdom of God. You have to detach from them and make them disrespect everything which gives courage to affront us. I make reference to their mystic system and their war fetish, warfare protection, which they pretend not to want to abandon, and you must do everything in your power to make it disappear. Your action will be directed essentially to the younger ones, for they won't revolt when the recommendation of the priest is contradictory to their parents' teachings. They wanted to go after the kids' minds. The children have to learn to obey what the missionary recommends, who is the father of their soul. You must singularly insist on their total submission and obedience. Avoid developing the spirit in the schools. Teach students to read and not to reason. There, dear patriots, are some of the principles that you must apply. You will find many other books which will be given to you at the end of this conference. Evangelize the N-words so that they stay forever in submission to the white colonialists, so they never revolt against the restraints they are undergoing. Recite every day, happy are those who are weeping because the kingdom of God is for them. Convert always the blacks by using the whip. Keep their women in 9 months of submission to work freely for us. Keep them pregnant. Force them to pay you in sign of recognition goats, chicken, or eggs every time you visit their villages. And make sure that N-words never become rich. Sing every day that it's impossible for the rich to enter heaven. Make them pay tax each week at Sunday Mass. Use the money supposed for the poor to build flourishing business centers. Institute a confessional system which allows you to be good detectives, denouncing any black that has a different consciousness contrary to that of the decision maker. Teach the N-words to forget their heroes and to adore only ours. Never present a chair to a black that comes to visit you. Don't give him more than one cigarette. Never invite him for dinner, even if he gives you a chicken every time you arrive at his house. Consider all blacks as little children and require from them to refer to you as father. My dearest compatriots, if you apply to the letter all this, the interest of Belgium and the Congo will be protected for many centuries. I thank you. King Leopold II. Gotta educate ourselves. So you know when people are trying to manipulate you. Yes. And that's why the Congo is the way it is now. And how they plundered the resources. They use this manual on all of our people. And so it troubles me when I see a brother or sister that's still stuck in that belief system. We already know God. It is called King Leopold's Letter to the Missionaries. King Leopold II, Letter to the Missionaries of Congo. Just Google that, and it'll come up for you. But I screenshotted it and put it in my phone because I was like, I don't know. It's like I'll probably end up having to read this to somebody one day. Yeah, I know you needed that. Because they don't understand that they're actually doing the devil's work when they discourage you from using your gift. Your gift it's your bloodline. It's your heritage. It's your gift. And no one should ever discourage you. Never let anybody discourage you from tapping in, getting close with the Most High. They don't want you to do it, so you have to be dependent on them. It's all about dependence. So that's the difference between me and them. I don't want you to be dependent on me. I'm not here to keep you dependent on me. I want you to be the best you. That's why you my niece. I ain't letting nobody mess with your head like that. And understand this. They are all just men. Men. They have no more power than you do. Just because they went to a theological school and studied and they have a collar and they have an audience and they have music playing behind them and they yell and speak and holler real loud, it doesn't make them right. It doesn't make them right. But everybody ain't welcome. Everybody doesn't want to wake up. They don't want to awaken. Some people want to stay in the programming. And you've escaped the programming. I didn't start to escape the programming until 2018 when I realized everything that I was taught was not necessarily true. That hurt me to the core. I was angry. And the one thing the Most High told me was this: put down the books, just walk with me. And that's when all this information started to come to me. And I knew my gifts come through my bloodline. It's not about whether I'm in church or I'm not or this or that. It's just a part of who I am. That's coming from the son of a preacher man. I don't mind talking to y'all. Some people going to hear that and they're going to get mad. I don't care. I'm going to use their Bible on them and tell them study to show yourself approved. Y'all study more than one book. Y'all study history. Got to study their motivations, their intentions. Why? Why are things taught? Why do they say the things that they need to say? When I used to ask questions, the only response that they had was, "You're going to go to hell." You take away the fear of hell, what do they got? What do they really have? Even the way that's taught isn't biblical. Hell's the actual place. It's a valley in Israel, where they would bury people. It's not a place where you burn for eternity. The idea of that was taught to keep people scared. Because nothing keeps people in the pews like the frequency of fear. I remember being a kid, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years old, and being so neurotic, worried that I'll go to hell if I do anything. I remember one day my parents was late picking me up from school. They were supposed to be there at 3 o'clock. They didn't show up till 4. You know what I started thinking around 3:30, 3:45? And this was before cell phones, right? So couldn't nobody call me and let me know. I was worried the rapture came and I got left. And I was a kid. That's what crossed my mind. Oh, Lord, what's the best thought? Oh, God, the rapture that came and took everybody and they left me. Remember they pulled up and I was all crying. I'll have those moments. I'd be like, oh, God, I'm just a kid. I don't want to burn. Now you got a neurotic ass kid who's always worried about shit. And it's not healthy. It's not. I realize like our parents did the best they could with what they knew and with what they were taught. Some of these things we got to break. Because no kid should be sitting around neurotic, worried that everything that they do is going to send them to hell. It was like I hit like 15 or 16 and I just stopped caring because I was like, I don't know. I stopped being afraid because I felt like something was wrong. Like, how is a being loving but still willing to punish you for eternity? It doesn't make any sense. How does love punish you for eternity? How does real love punish you for eternity? Love doesn't do that. For me, my relationship with the Most High was always about love. It was never about fear of hell or any of that. I'm close with the Most High because I choose to be. I don't need the fear to make me do that. That's beneath me. That's like elementary school belief system. At some point, you don't need the fear. You just love the connection. That's what I discovered in 2018. I didn't need the fear. I just loved the connection, feeling connected. That's really what it is. It's also forming a new relationship with what we know death to be. That's important as well. They took one of the things that they took out of the scriptures was reincarnation. And you got to think about that. If reincarnation isn't real, like say if reincarnation is real and they're preaching all of this stuff, then that means you could just do what you want to do. You're just gonna come back in another body sometime, you know. So they had to take it out because that was their worry that we wouldn't listen. Now, to the people that have said that they've had near-death experiences and they've seen hell, it's because they wanted to. Understand this, we are all fragments of the Most High. All of us. Good or bad. Which means when Jesus said ye are gods, when I should say Yeshua said ye are gods, that meant that we're able to control our own reality. They created their own reality. The people that think that have passed, that think that they're burning, they could leave whenever they want to. They were programmed in this life to think that they deserve it. So when they get to the other side, they have to convince themselves that they can leave anytime that they want, because they actually can. Their energy creates this reality. Does that make any sense to y'all? I actually remember the other place, and it's nothing like what they talk about. So it's I remember not being here. That's why it's hard for me to be here. because he loved us first? I wouldn't even say that. I would say we love this because it's everybody doesn't know love. People that are higher beings understand love. The Most High is just energy. It's not good or bad. The thing that we know as God is just energy. It doesn't it doesn't have emotions like we do. It's both divine masculine, divine feminine. It's both light and dark. It's everything. It's just human beings like to attribute certain aspects or characteristics to this. In the Gnostic texts, I don't know if you've ever studied the Gnostics, but I recommend studying the Gnostics if you're interested in this kind of stuff. In the Gnostic texts, the God of the Bible was known as the demiurge. This is why he's jealous and says there should be no other gods before me. This was the one that was called Yahweh. Yahweh is actually a Canaanite war deity. And Yahweh was originally part of a pantheon. This is in the Gnostic text that they left out of the scriptures. He was actually a part of a pantheon. That's why it says, "Let us create men in our image." It's because there were other deities that were part of the pantheon, and then they phased them out and said all of them were evil and replaced them with just Yahweh and became monotheistic. Before the monotheism, there were more deities according to their books that they cut out. The actual creator was a woman named Sophia, which is the goddess of wisdom. It was the one that was said to have created everything. Everything that's birthed comes from a womb, right? And then Sophia was an attribute of the Most High, which was known as Abraxas in the Gnostic texts. So you're not really supposed to use that name. Even the name God is offensive. That's why I use the Most High. But things may not always be what you've been taught. Look at what's been left out and ask yourself why. It's important to ask questions. It's important to be well studied. Said it makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, you're not here to convince them. Everybody's got to walk their own path. I'll never shame anybody for whatever path they're on. Just leave me alone. So then I have to tell you about yourself. But I'll never shame anybody for, what they choose to believe. If you choose to believe it, cool. You just stay over there. So trying to convince me with stuff. Just trying to argue. Because I'm not going to listen. Like, don't make me tear your whole world apart. And then you sitting here crying because I done revealed truths to you that you weren't ready for. You got to talk to those that are ready to listen. Yeah. Yep. It's a lot to take in. But you got to ask questions. Why do they leave the divine feminine out? Why is it three mans? Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. Everything that births come from a womb. Where's the woman at? This is why I'm anti-patriarchy, and I'm a man, because it doesn't make sense. It's about control. It's about control. You just have to start going around, stop going around them people, like like DJ Pooh's father on Friday said, "Why do you keep coming over here messing around with them people?" And he get his chain took and he run into the car and he crying in the car. Exactly. The Most High is composed of everything, feminine and masculine. And don't let them cheat you out of your place. Yes. See? As I said it, she typed it. See? We right here, sis. We right here. As I said it, you typed it. Same time. It's both. And it's just a lot of people don't know that, because things have been hidden. It's because they want to keep you in your place, or what they think your place is. They're meant to be leaders. They're meant to be healers. They're meant to be teachers. I said, there's a reason why there are more women at the church than men. Because inherently you know. It's just they've taught you that you're supposed to be followers. You're not, and I disagree. What made me disagree with that is my mother. My mother was a pastor. Her and my father were pastor and co-pastor. He didn't view her as less than him because she was a woman. He recognized her power. That's what made them work together so well. Yep, yin and yang, hot and cold, dark and light. Yep, all of that. It's everything. That's why good and evil exists. It's because it's everything. Me being all philosophical. Does anybody else need a reading? Sitting on here spouting philosophy and stuff. Yes, divine balance. I question everything. Because I'll say stuff, but I always encourage people to do the research. Don't just rely on me. You got to search for yourself. I do not want to keep nobody relying on me. I'm just a messenger. I'm just a messenger. I'm just a dude. Doing everything that I can so I don't reincarnate. You know you go deep sometimes, Elle? Yeah, that's what she said. Jokes. I ain't trying to come back here. I've been here too many times. And I remember a handful. And the shit was painful. And it just seems like the world keeps getting worse. I don't want to come back. There are other dimensions and planes of existence beyond this one. That are so much doper. This is like jail. Earth is like, being here is like being in jail. It is. It's like prison. The prison planet. And we're here with a bunch of goofy bastards that are running shit into the ground and don't respect nature and don't respect each other. Yeah, it took you a minute, Melissa. You heard the joke like 3 minutes later. I heard the joke 3 minutes later. Deep. Yeah, sometimes you gotta go deep. It's okay to go deep. Don't let nobody deter you from your past. Yeah, I do not want to come back here. I don't. I mean, Earth is alright and whatnot, but this ain't it, man. This ain't it. You know what I remember was when my dad had his heart aneurysm, he died like 5 times. And when he was healing, as he came back, he used to just lay there looking sad. And he would say, there's a part of me that didn't want to come back. Because he remembered the other place. He struggled with that. Like, even with the family and all this, he would be like, man, he would just lay there crying. Because he remembered how peaceful everything felt at the other place. He got to see my grandmothers and everything. Yeah. He remembered. And it was like, made it hard for him to live. But what brought him back was my mother. He heard my mother's voice telling him to come back. He jumped back in his body. Her voice brought him back to life. 90% of the people that have the heart aneurysm that he did don't survive surgery. They don't come back. He actually remembered floating above his body and watching the nurses and the doctors work on him. And when he came back, he was telling them everything that they said. He said, which one of y'all doctors was cussing when I was going under? The doctor was all embarrassed because my father was a pastor. He's like, yeah, I mean, you were the one that was cussing, weren't you? Doctor was all embarrassed. You heard that? Yes. Your mom had a brain burst aneurysm, 3% chance of survival. She didn't remember, but was sad. Like, why was I allowed to live? Yeah, my brother passed from a brain aneurysm. 2008, 43. A week before he would have turned 43, we pulled the plug on him because they said he didn't have enough brain activity. We sang gospel hymns to him as he was going, and the tears was coming down his eyes, so I know he heard us. Then he proceeded to hunt the hell out of me and my car stereo and my dreams and all of that stuff. I thought I was going crazy. No, I'm just a medium. Had to just become one with the gift. Sometimes death brings that gift out of you. You don't be expecting it. But it's like when tragedy turns people into superheroes. Same thing. Your tragedy has turned you into a superhero. You can do things that you didn't realize you knew how to do. Yeah, with him, it was like his quality of life would have been garbage. So they said we had to just release it. So 6 months later, your dad died. You know what was funny? Was when my dad was going through all of that with the heart aneurysm. You know, and this was 2006. My brother, while in the hospital, and we were waiting, I remember him going off and screaming. And he said it was supposed to be me first. Those were his words. I told him, Dad's going to be fine. He said, it's supposed to be me first. Those were his exact words. 2 years later, it was him first. I don't know if he made some kind of deal to take my dad's spot or something, but he said it. 2 years later, he was first. I was the one that was at peace with everything. I was like, Dad's going to come out. He's going to be fine. I didn't know how I knew. I just knew. I was the only one that wasn't spazzing out, crying and slobbering and stuff. I had my baby. She was just born, newly born, my firstborn, going through all of this. I just remember telling everybody, Dad's going to be fine. I don't know what y'all tripping for. And I told my brother that. He's screaming, it's supposed to be me first. And then 2 years later, it was. It's crazy how things get spoken into existence. The power of life and death is in the tongue, y'all. Speak life into yourself. Speak abundance into yourself. Speak the shmoneys into yourself. What up, Harry? Good to see you. Does anybody else need a reading while I'm here? I got a few more minutes. It's in the tongue. Sometimes they be listening, sometimes they don't. There are times that I asked to be next. Spirit said no. Spirit told me no. 2017, 16, 2016, 17, I was begging for it. Spirit said nope. Nope. You got to live, man. You got shit to do. You got purpose. I was like, what purpose? I feel like like my heart broke. Everybody's dead. Like the only thing I'm living for is my kids. What else is there? So you're like, nope, got something for you. Here I am. That's right. You just had your anniversary, didn't you? Your father's passing, Melissa. Wasn't that a couple days ago? How you doing with that? Should you do better with it this year? +2 hour lunch. Yeah. Yeah, you got gifts. You got purpose. Oh, it's tomorrow? Today? You okay now? It's because we're immortal. This is just a shell. This body's just a shell. It's just a shell, y'all. Just the animated shell. Powered through the breath of spirit. Just energy. Energetic impulses. That's all we are. We all got an expiration date. Just got to make the best use of our time while we here. Love as many people as we can. Put as much love out there as we can. Put as much light out there as we can. That's what we're meant to do. We got to balance out the energy, y'all, because there's a lot of darkness. Thing is, people will be asking, why aren't there any good people out here? They are. It's just evil makes more noise than good does. Evil always makes more noise than good does. You got to tune out the noise. Quiet the noise. Quiet the noise with purpose. That's what we do. Anybody else need a reading before I go? I got enough energy for maybe one more. See, Marie, I knew you was tapped in like that. Are you like the fact that we have the same understanding of the universe? You a real one. Follow her, y'all. If you ain't following Mystic Marie's tarot and guidance, you need to be. Yeah, can't no point living scared. We all got a date. Nothing to be afraid of. The fear is what we've been taught. We didn't have this fear before that. We didn't. Before they colonized us, we didn't have that fear. Now everybody's scared. They're using this fear. They use fear energy to feed the egregore. That's why when people leave certain belief systems, the egregore gets angry. The egregore is given life by a community or group of people. It becomes an entity. It's kind of like if you ever watched American Gods. If you ever watched the show American Gods, what happens to those gods when people stop believing in them? They lose power. They get weak, they get depleted. And they either have to transform into a new form to get power, or they die. That's what happens to egregores. They have to feed in order to keep living. Otherwise, they just get turned into a comic book. That way their name is still uttered. Ain't nothing to fear. Said beans and cornbread. Psh, we can have that now. The kingdom of heaven is within you. Always remember that. The kingdom of heaven is within you. It's not in the sky. It's within you. They keep y'all looking up when you need to look in. Don't look up, look in. That was what Yeshua was trying to teach. Which was the knowledge that he got from the Essenes and the Egyptians and the Dead Sea Scrolls and the secret schools that he attended for the missing years that were unaccounted for. He was teaching the hidden knowledge. And some of us walking on earth right now have this knowledge. We're just trying to teach it. And we're going to be hated for it. That's why he got killed. It wasn't because he was dying for the sins of every man. It was because he was teaching people how to heal. He was teaching people that ye are gods, ye are the sons of gods, and the kingdom of heaven is within you. Be like me. So people got mad. Today's Christians would be considered the modern day Pharisees. The same people that would be calling his name would be the same people that would have killed him if he showed up, looking in a way that they didn't like. If he was brown and had long hair or dreadlocks or something, was walking around healing people, they tried to kill his ass too. Yeah, he visited many other places, built up his skill set. I did similar. I've studied everything. I've studied Buddhism, Hinduism. I've read all of them books. And they all just taught me, they all brought me to the same conclusion. I did that in 2018. I was searching. I was reading the Bhagavad Gita. I was reading the Guru, everything from the Gurus. I was anything that I could read. That's why I know all this stuff. And one thing I learned was everyone is trying to do the same thing. It's just everyone has different motivations for why they're doing it. Don't trust in man, trust in you. Trust in the Most High. So I said, I'm not here to keep y'all relying on me. Yep, Venus, that's correct. And then it's funny, the same people that killed him created a whole tool of enslavement using his name. It's the reason why one of the first slave ships that brought slaves to this continent in the late 1500s was called the Good Ship Jesus, aka Jesus of Lubeck. It's commissioned and built by Henry VIII, given to the Spaniards. Yeah, that motherfucker walked on water. Carried the enslaved. They'll never talk about that either, though. It's called the Good Ship Jesus. Look it up. Shortly after they came up with the J name, because the letter J didn't exist until 1524. They call it transliteration. I call it calling somebody a name that they aren't and being disrespectful. Yeah. Yep. Just want y'all to be encouraged. So that literally made you want to vomit? Yeah, that's what happened. This is true history that they don't teach you unless you go look for it. Me, I went down a rabbit hole. I found that out. I was like, the first slave ship was called Jesus of Lubeck. The Good Ship Jesus was a slave ship? They used his name like that? Yes. They knew what they were doing. Pope Nicholas told them it was okay. I think it was Pope Nicholas V. They don't want you to know that. I tell black people that, they be like, what? That's not real. And I'm like, look it up. Got no reason to lie to nobody. What do I gain? I'll just drop gems and tell people to research. Always research. Always research. All right, y'all. Well, it is approximately 1:30 my time. I'm going to get off if nobody else needs a reading. I'll be back tomorrow. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight. And with Mystic Marie, me and Mystic Marie, those that came to our reading, watch that reading. It was lit. I put it on our page. People are saying it was the dopest collaboration they've ever seen. Avoiding sleep. Better take your ass to sleep. You got stuff to do tomorrow. Right on time. You posting your last reading? Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna do it again soon. We're gonna make it a regular thing. Said this was very empowering. That's what I'm here to do. Don't let nobody take your power from you. Your power comes from the Most High. Bev, you'll take a reading? Right as I'm leaving, I'll take a reading. You should have said something 15 minutes. Send your cash up, whatever you'd like to donate, and I'll read for you. Don't be stingy neither. Send your cash up, I'll read for you. Apparently somebody wants a reading. My hands had enough of a break. My hands needed a break, so that worked out. Revealing the esoteric knowledge to you all. Dev, you send your cash up? All right, don't forget. You're going to get straight to the point with you. Dev, what sign are you? You're a Taurus, aren't you? No, you're Aqua. Oh, I'm getting the Aquariuses tonight. South Node Taurus. No, the Aquariuses is liking me tonight. What's going on? Dev, I have at the bottom for you patience. And this is regarding the Ten of Cups, the happy home, happy family, fulfillment. Be patient. You need someone who appreciates you for who you are. I have the Empress here. So it's usually representative of Taurus or Libra. Are you dealing with the Taurus? Because I got the King of Pentacles as well. And maybe this is being recognized at work and your money getting better. You being able to take control of your life in a certain way. It seems like you need to go through this door to spirit, Dev. You feel like your options, none of your options are good. The Seven of Cups. And you keep talking to spirit. Like, why does nothing ever work for me with this Death card? So I hear you saying, why does nothing ever work for me? I got a broken heart. You've been feeling stuck, brokenhearted with this hangman. And like you have to do everything with this Nine of Pentacles. And it feels like you just want somebody to do life with. You don't want to have to be by yourself all the time. Let's get some advice for you. You said I'm right. We have express your individuality. Allow your true self to shine because you're awesome. You're an Aquarius. You're the rebel of the zodiac. You should be perfectly fine being yourself. You should be okay being yourself. You do have a new career coming in, so if you've been wanting a new job, here it is. Your work focus is shifting in a positive, new, and successful direction. You may be meant to work with children. So I got children here. Your connection with children is part of your life's purpose. And then we have birthday. A significant birthday holds the answer to your question. I feel like you need your spirit spoken to. Where's that deck at? Is this it? Where did I put them cards at? Oh, he's right here, right in front of me. Starting a mental health nurse practitioner program. Good. I think you're meant to help kids with that. Because, like, with mental health, the best place to help is to start early. That's when you can do the most. Like, people that are grown-ups, they're pretty much cooked. And you can help them to a certain extent, but they've already experienced a lifetime of shit. getting them young and early. Mm. All right, we got intuitive nudges. Intuition is the language of the soul. We are all born aware with a profound sense of inner knowing. Intuition is one of the greatest gifts we possess, which keeps us connected to our higher selves, the universe, and to our divine spirit. You need to start trusting yourself more. You be knowing stuff, you don't even know how you know it, and then you don't trust yourself. Stop that mess. Find your center. Your outside world is a reflection and a manifestation of what's going on inside of you at this time. When the outside world becomes so hectic and stressful that your anxiety starts to overwhelm you, then this is an ideal moment to stop and ask, when was the last time I checked in with myself? We have be proud. It's time to celebrate all that you've achieved, all that you are, and all that you will become. Every once in a while, it's important to stop and acknowledge what you've achieved and be proud. And we have caregiver. We are with you, and Spirit has its own way of recognizing the care and love you provide to others, especially at the end of their lives, just as you received love, as you've received care and love at the start of your life. Caregivers often focus all their attention on their loved ones and often neglect their own concerns and well-being in the process. And you are not supposed to do that. Don't neglect yourself. Let me see if there's a prediction for you. And make sure you don't forget to send that Cashapp. You're worried about money, your debts are going to be paid off. Old weight and habit of debt is lifted from you in your life. Have winter. The answer to your prayers and affirmations will fully realize in the winter months. Whom do you need to forgive? As you release old anger or resentment, you will find that your wishes come true. Dev, did something happen with you in a pregnancy? Did something happen with you in a pregnancy? Oh, Lord. Did you choose to have the baby? I know I'm getting real personal. Because I have pregnancy here at the bottom. You didn't? You was young and dropped out of high school. You are going to experience this in the right way. No one should have ever taken your innocence the way that they did. Focus on this new career that you're stepping into. And then you are going to meet the person that you're supposed to meet. And the child that you're supposed to have, you're going to have. And that's your prediction. You said you crying, oh, Dev. Don't be crying and stuff. Y'all is crying tonight and stuff. Y'all is gonna make me start crying and stuff. Don't do that. I'm ugly crier. We cry together. Oh yeah. Don't do it to me. You said I always be making people cry. Okay. It's all good. You need to release it. What you're feeling is release. Spirit wants to help you release this that you've been holding in. That's why you're here. Sometimes you just need a little understanding. You're very welcome. All right, y'all. That's all I got for this evening. See y'all tomorrow. It's now 1:45 a.m. my time. Peace, blessings, I'll y'all. One love.